Welcome back friends. In this video of machine learning with Python series, we are going to check out how to save a trained machine learning model and how to reuse it as and when necessary. The machine learning algorithm uses input training data and it generates the trained model. Generally, the size of the input training data is going to be huge. It's going to be in gigabytes because the more the size of the input trained data or more data we are going to use to train the algorithm, the better the predictions would be. So the training is going to be CPU intensive and it is not going to be a good decision to actually train the model each and every time we need to make the predictions. The wise thing would be to just train the model once and then use the trained outcome of the model to make the further predictions. So the trained model is going to act as a brain and it is going to be helpful to predict the unseen values. There are few ways to store the trained model and then reuse them whenever it is necessary. We are going to check out on a couple of ways to do it. One is using the package Pickle. Pickle is an inbuilt package of Python and we are going to use that to store the machine learning model and reuse it. The second way is to use Joblib. Joblib is from the package Sklearn. We are going to see that as well on how to use Joblib to store and retrieve the machine learning model. I am reusing the same code that we had discussed in our previous video by name multiple linear regression. So I am just using the same data set kc underscore house underscore data, which you can search from kaggle.com, and this has the details of all the houses sold in Kings County. In this first block of code I am importing pandas and I am reading the house data.csv file and I am storing that in a data frame and I am displaying the first 5 rows of the file. This next block of code is also same to what we have seen last week. In the first line I am importing linear underscore model from sklearn package and then I am creating an object reg and I am assigning the linear regression class to it, and in the third line I am creating a regression model by name reg and I am passing the attributes bedroom, square feet living and year built. These are the independent variables using which I am going to predict the price, which is the dependent variable. Now the multiple linear regression model is created. The name of the model is reg and as we have seen, the price is predicted using the formula number of bedrooms into M1 plus square feet living into M2 plus year built into M3 plus B. Here M1, M2 and M3 are coefficients and B is the intercept. So the model has calculated the values of coefficient and intercept. In order to know that, we are just giving the line reg.coefficient underscore and this has given the outputs of M1, M2 and M3 as we can see here. And in order to know the value of intercept or B, I have just typed in the line reg.intercept underscore and this has given the value of intercept or B. Now we are using this reg model to predict the price of a 3-bedroom 2500 square feet and 1955 constructed house, and when I run this it shows that the price is 744k. Now it is time for us to store the reg model and then reuse it as and when necessary. In order to do that, first we are going to check how to do this in Pickle. Here in this block of code I have imported the package Pickle and then I am going to give the file name in which the model needs to be stored. So the file name I have given here is reg model underscore pickle. In order to save the model, I am going to use this line pickle.dump and I am going to pass in the model name and I am going to open the file in write mode and in binary. So this line will actually save the model in the file name reg model underscore pickle. So this has completed and if you just check, you can see that reg model underscore pickle has been created, and this model we are going to use it further to load it and reuse it. Now the model is saved and we are going to load the model again. So I am going to load the model and give it a name load underscore reg model. In order to load the model, I am using the line pickle.load and I am going to open the same file name and I am going to open it in read and binary mode. So this file would be read and it would be stored in load underscore reg model. Next, I'm going to use the load underscore reg model to predict the price of the house, and I'm going to give the same variables or same attributes. And if you can just this has run now, and if you can just see the output or the price of the house is same as predicted by the earlier model. Next, I am going to show you how to use the joblib available in Sklearn package to store and retrieve the model. In order to do that, I am just importing the joblib from Sklearn externals package, and in this line I am just using joblib.dump, and I am passing the model reg which was created earlier, and I am going to write it in the file name reg model underscore joblib. When I run this piece of code, we can see that reg model underscore joblib as well is created. So here reg model.joblib is created, and just out of curiosity, you can just open and see the file. I am just opening it with maybe notepad, and here you can see the contents of the file. So this is the machine learning model that we have stored. Anyway, this is not going to be in a readable format. I'll just close this, and then coming back to our code. Now the model is saved in reg model underscore joblib, and I'm going to load the model again to reuse it to make further predictions. In order to do that, I am just using joblib.load, and I'm going to give the file name, and I'm assigning it to load underscore joblib model. So now load underscore joblib model will be having the model that we have saved, and using that I am predicting the price of the apartment. Here again I am just going to validate if the model is giving the same outcome as our previous models. So I am going to give the same values of same attributes 3, 2500 and 1955, and when I run this, we are getting 744190, which is same as the earlier models. Based on the documentation, it is better to use joblib when the programming involves large number of matrices. The performance of the joblib will be better when large number of matrices are involved. So now we have used both of these packages and we have seen how to actually store and reuse the model. Here you can also just check the values of the coefficients and the values of the intercept, and check if these values are same as compared to the previous model. So now we are done with this programming or coding part. What I can do is I can just use these two models and I can send it to a friend and ask him to use it to predict the home prices in Kings County. So as usual, I'm going to store this code in my GitHub account and include the link in the description of the video. I have also indexed the video. You can just check in the description, and if you wanted to go to any specific topics within the video, you can use the index. So I hope you like this video. If you want more such videos related to machine learning and deep learning, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.